Hey there, Tom and Glenn. Welcome back. This morning we are on the Carnival Firenze. We're going to be looking at deck 3. We're going to be looking at the public spaces here on deck 3. So let's get to it. We always like to stay to the right. So let's stay to the right. Now here is some of your Circle C area. Lisa shot a separate video for the Circle C area. So we're gonna show that at a different time, but this is where the kids area is, one of them right here. Here's a accessibility bathroom. By the way, anything further forward is just cabins. So we're sort of just going over to the other side. Again, a couple more restrooms. This is the men's, women's, and another accessibility restroom.
And Club O2.
Oh, and another part of the kids club, Club O2, sorry. So we're entering sort of the main atrium area of the ship. And here's your excursion desk, or at least one of them, Carnival Adventures. This is actually where you enter the ship when you're embarking in Long Beach. You enter right here and come in, and you have this beautiful 3-story atrium. Absolutely love the lion up there with the crest. All right, awesome. And so a little bench back over on this side. On the other side of this atrium is one of the two restaurants, the two main restaurants, is the Medici restaurant. So let's go take a look in here. Let's see if it's open. It usually is. There we go. And so let's just get you a good look at the Medici restaurant. We are doing the anytime dining. The anytime diners do not eat here in Medici, from what I understand, that we all eat in the other restaurant, the Michelangelo. But, yeah, love the decor in here.
It's pretty, right?
It is. I don't know why, and I know this is an Italian ship, but I just feel like King Arthur. It just feels knightly to
I
me.
think it's the portraits on the walls.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
you know, they're Roman. Right? Ooh, I can smell them making breakfast.
Oh, it smells
It
good,
smells like
doesn't
cinnamon
it?
rolls,
It
doesn't it?
does, yes.
Right, now the other side looks just the same, but we like to stay to the right. Now, these are fire doors. They're closed. So we're not going to open them. They're closed for a reason. On the other side of that is your mid-elevator banks, okay? We have the other restaurant to see, which is on this deck, but even if we were able to leave right there, we'd have to go up a level, go over, and go down to get to the restaurant that's in the back of the ship, which is where we ate last night. So we're going to stop the video right here, and then we will actually meet you on the other side. However, before we go back, to go up, to go over, to go down, we're going to show you the other side of the restaurant here. Obviously, it's a mirror image, but you know, we like to be thorough. We tell you we're going to show you front to back, top to bottom, left to right, and we want to stay true to our word. So here's the other side. It's a quaint restaurant. It's not too big. It's not too small. Ceilings are a little bit lower in here, especially over here by the windows. Yeah, I love the decor in here.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I think it'd be nice to eat back there in that little kind of nook back there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so there is the full Medici restaurant. So now we'll go ahead and do a cut here and see you on the other side. All right, so let's just give you an update. We have walked up to deck 4. We're sort of in the middle of the ship. We're trying to get back here to the Michelangelo restaurant, but on the deck 3 side. If we were to walk down right here, in fact, I'll just show you, because a lot of people get stuck here. There's no way through. This is sort of a little dead end for deck 3 for the elevators. So that's it. That's where we would have come out from Medici, but again, they're closed. We're again now still at the mid elevators, but you see there's this little blank area. That's actually the kitchen, so we can't get through there. So if you're trying to get to Medici and you're using the mid elevators, or Michelangelo and using the mid elevators, you're not going to be able to walk all the way through. So make sure if you're in Michelangelo, you're accessing it from deck 4. Okay, do not get off on deck 3. So we'll see you at the back of the ship. All right, so here we are now at the rear elevator bank. Again, remember, this is the kitchen area. There is no access for the public back there. So we're going to enter the Michelangelo restaurant right here from the rear elevator banks. Morning, gentlemen. This is where we ate last night. This is what I would call more of the main restaurant. It is 2 stories, unlike Medici, that's just the one. Like the colors in here as well. It's obviously different decor altogether. So we'll show you around here. We made mention in our stream last night, if you were on with us, that there's no gondola on this ship, which we'll show you here in just a minute, which is in the middle. Oh, by the way, also, this little buffet area on embarkation day, if you want to come and eat in the restaurant for a little more quiet time, if you will, it's a buffet. So they're not really serving you. You're getting up to that buffet and eating there. And because we came down here, there was a huge line. It was worse than upstairs. So we just turned around and left and went upstairs. All right, so let's go to the middle of the ship here. And all right, so love the nice tile here. But on the Venezia, the middle of the ship here, this is where the gondola would have been. If you see, there's also a change in the tile. So, and it looks really, really new. So I almost feel they redid this area. Right, statue of David up there. It's beautiful. Right, the chandelier and everything. So yeah. Anyway, love the look in here. We're not going to go all the way back to the back again. It's just mirror image. We just want to make sure that you see it. Here's the other side of that sort of buffet area that you can have on embarkation day. Like I said, there was a lot of people. Plus, this is also an area where people are checking in for their muster drill. So it's a bit of a confusion of what to do when you get down here, because there's a massive cluster. Is it people waiting to eat? Is it people waiting for muster? You know, is it people trying to change reservations? So it was really a bit of a cluster.
It was very hectic.
So I don't know if it was just because this was the first cruise or not, but anyway. So interestingly enough, we're gonna have to do another edit, and we should have done this while we're up there, but we never saw this side of the main atrium. So we're gonna go back up to go over. We will see you over there. Okay, so for you it was just a second, for us it was a few minutes. We're back outside the Medici restaurant, so let's do the other side of the ship, which I don't know why we didn't do this when we were here, just to be done, but it's okay. Nice little seating area over here. These are entry doors, again, for embarkation when you're in Long Beach. That's where you come in at. Here is your guest services area. It's a bit of a smaller area than some of the newer ships, like the XL class ships, so you queue up over here. If you're a diamond and platinum, your line is right here. So there you have it. Technically, that is the end of deck 3. There is a little ATM here, and we already talked about the bathrooms when we started. We are going to be looking at deck 4, the public areas. So we're going to start right here. We're in the forward elevator banks. We're going to stay to the right. So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, we love walking around the ship. So up here is the theater. There's also a couple of bathrooms right outside the theater. And the theater is, oh, that's all right. The theater is currently closed. We're going to take a peek to see if it's okay to look in here. There's a little entryway here that's on a ramp. Make sure they're not doing anything in here. They are not. Okay. So this is an absolutely beautiful theater, everyone. I mean, stunning. Just absolutely stunning. Love the decor in here. Like traditional red seating theater. It just is so elegant. All the appointments, absolutely beautiful. There are upstairs, which we'll look up deck when we do deck 5. See, there are some pillars, so there could be a few seats that have obstructions. But overall, a really neat looking theater. Oddly enough, I would also say as stages go, a little on the smaller side as stages go these days, but not tiny, right? So I can't wait to see the shows here to see how they look. And some of it could be a size thing, right? Because it's very tall, so it may be actually bigger than it really looks. But yeah, isn't that beautiful, guys? Let us know in the comments below what you think of this absolutely stunning theater. So let's continue on, keep on moving so we keep security. By the way, look at these. It's sort of a felty, oh God, it's real soft. I just want to rub it. When you guys come in here, make sure you rub this. You'll thank me for it later, I promise. Okay. So let's stay to the right. There'll be there's an entry to the main area there, but again, we're gonna stay to the right. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
So there's some restrooms over here, ladies' room, and the other entrance to the theater. So let's continue. Again, we're on deck 4. Here's your port side liquor and tobacco. So if you want to buy some alcohol or cigarettes or stuff, this is where you would do it. And we're sort of back in the atrium area again, looking down on deck 3 or up to deck 5. There's some nice little seating areas here. On the Venezia, these areas, they didn't do much with them.
They turned them into little kiosks.
It was very strange. It was almost like they were a forgotten area. You could tell there used to be something there, but this was one of the areas on the again, the Venezia that we were a little unhappy with. All right, so here's your Carnival store right here. We're gonna look at this a little bit more detailed for you guys when they're open. Obviously, they are closed. We'll get you some prices on stuff. So again, we're gonna stay all the way to the right and then come back on the left-hand side. So we'll cover the other area later.
All right.
Okay. So as you can see, we're now in the casino, and you will be amazed at how many people are still up and about. So here are your tables. If you're a gambler, you pretty much know what Carnival offers. Hold'em, Texas Hold'em, right? Or is that Texas Hold'em?
It said heads up when I walked by, but it's rotating sign.
Yeah, heads up Hold'em.
Yeah.
Let It Ride, Blackjack, 3-card what? 3-card Monty? 3-card Prime, Craps. It's usually the same on the other side. Yeah, you got your Blackjack. I believe this is another Let It Ride. No, another Hold'em Lucky Ladies. Blackjack. 3-card Prime. And Roulette down here. So there you go. There are plenty of machines in here, guys, as well. So it's a decent sized casino. Obviously the XL class ships, they have bigger casinos because it's a bigger ship. But for a ship this size, this casino is, I would say, very, very generous, right? We're gonna go and stay to the right. We always like to stay to the right, make sure we don't miss anything. Good morning, gentlemen. As you can see, non-smoking casino. Can't rub these things. Oh, they're not the felty ones. Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Non-smoking casino. All right, so if you don't want to deal with the smokers, there's actually tables in here as well as machines, slots. Okay. There you go. So I believe they have everything in here that they had in there. There's no craps table in here. We got roulette, and the other 4 tables are like the tables in there. There's just no
I don't see that a lot.
craps.
Oh, hell no.
All right,
That's all
keep
small.
on going. So there is a bathroom right outside. Casino. I'm sure the ladies' room's on the other side. Now, just as a quick checkup before we go further, and I know we've superimposed the map up there, but we just stayed, we're right here. We stayed to the right, as you can see, we can't go any further. So we have to now actually go to the left to go to the right. So sometimes ships are like that. There's some signage here. Ladies' room. Remember I told you there'd be a ladies' room on this side? There it is. We'll talk about this on our way back through. All right, so just a couple seconds ago, we were right here. We've now walked all the way past all of this area that we cannot get through on the right side. But let's check back in over here, because there's a little conference room over here. Stick our nose in the conference room. There's a men's room right here. So this is the back entrance to the Limelight Lounge. We'll show you the main entrance in as we make our way around the other side, but here is an entrance to the Limelight.
That's where we waited for our tables.
Yes. First night of dinner, this area up here was a cluster. This is the second or the 4th deck entrance, or the 2nd story of the Michelangelo restaurant. And so it was a bit of a cluster. We'll go over to the right here in a minute, but as you walk in, come into seeing this giant statue of David. Look at this sucker. Right? Wow. All right, so let's stay to the right. We ate on deck 3, so we weren't up here. Maybe we'll be able to get up here another night. So this is a private little room. That's called an air wall, so that can be removed in this area joined in. But this is actually a little separate area. Actually, I think this is the conference room. I don't think we actually went in the conference room. So we're gonna have to check that out. I love how they sort of changed the look of each area a little bit. Like these chairs are very light, more gold, but these are more orangey, right? Then we get to the back here, they're more brown. You see this a lot in a lot of the different restaurants on different ships. They change the look of the dining room by changing the chairs. So there you have it. We're all the way at the back of the ship. Circle around to the other side. That's it for this side. Probably not, but check it out. Alright, so there's your Michelangelo restaurant, guys. Go out of there. Remember, we saw a sign that said conference room, but I didn't open the door to check it out. I'm pretty sure that was that little room that we were in. Let's check it out. It's right here. Nope. Well, it is. This is a little separate entry. But the conference room was that room that we were in. We're using it for food right now. That's the conference room. So if you're having an event here at sea, you need a conference space, that's it. All right. So let's stay to the right. There's another conference room on this side. It'll look just like the other one, ladies' room. I'm not going to open that door, but it'll look just like the other side. As we continue on, here is your Limelight Lounge. We have an entry here, but really the main entrance is back over here. So we'll go in there. And opening it up now. Time for party. Let's get your little gesture here. So the Limelight Lounge is used for comedy. It chooses the club. It chooses the art auction. So a lot of stuff happens in this venue. As you can see, it's very blue. There you go. We sort of peeked in there when we were on the other side. So there you go. We'll let them do their thing. The Limelight Lounge. Sort of an art gallery right here. You're going to do any of the art auctions. That is where the gentleman who handles all the art auctions sits. Little area back there. Accessibility bathroom right there. And then the Heroes Tribute Bar. So this is truly a brand new space on the ship. Heroes Bar is a Carnival thing. We appreciate that, me being an ex-military myself. So the Heroes Bar pays tribute to all the armed forces. It's sort of a bit of a sports bar as well, I would say.
I agree.
But this area didn't exist when this was the Costa Firenze. So this is a brand new space. And we thank Carnival, us veterans, for doing what you do for the veterans. We are 24/7, 365. That is the truth. So we're now sort of passing the mid elevators and going into the right side of the casino. Well, it's now the right side. It was the left side earlier. Now this side does not have tables. It just has slots. And you should see we're walking down through. Cashier is here, but they're closed. Some ATMs here and stuff. Okay, so let's get out of here. Cannot believe how many still up. All right.
Traffic's the other way. Sorry.
All right, so here's your cherries on top. So for those who've got a sweet tooth, need a little fix in, Carnival got you covered. Cherries on top. Another one of the little Carnival shops. This is Carnival Adventures. So if you need anything for your shore excursions, you know, there's some stuff here. Okay. Another view of the atrium area. So the entertainers perform right here, overlooking that. It's just beautiful. A little seating area. Here's your dream studio. If you're going to want some professional pictures done, these guys have separate little studios to do that in. We did that once, and the pictures come out. I mean, they're honestly, they are far better than the normal ones that are being taken.
Yes, they are.
However, it does come with a price tag. All right, just to know that. By the way, we're 360. We're back at the front at the theater. And those are the restrooms that we were showing you. And here we are with the stairs and elevators.
Did you want to look at the inside, this level of the theater?
Oh, we
looked at the bottom level.
We looked at deck 3. We didn't look at deck 4.
We did not.
Oh, wow. My bum. See, we have, Lisa. See, you're making me crazy.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I'm the
This one
crazy
needs to go to bed.
I do.
Who was the one drinking the champagne last night? Not you. It was me. All right, y'all. Let us know what's your favorite part of deck 4. We are on deck 5, and we're going to be checking out all the public spaces here on deck 5. Now, we are right outside the theater. Lisa thought we were here earlier, but we weren't. So we're going to start off on the right side of the theater. theater here on deck 5. There are outside areas to deck 5. We'll probably cover them at a different time in a different video, but there are outside areas of deck 5.
And the ladies' room right there.
I'll show them that on our way out.
Hey, that'll work.
Yep. So here is your balcony, if you will, of this beautiful theater. So it's a few steps right here. Look at this. This is amazing. For the preview night, when we were here the night before the first sailing, or a couple days ago, there was nothing but tech equipment here. But tech booth is up there full time. But they had all kinds of extra stuff here because of the event. But this would be the perfect seat right here. Right? Look at that. The only thing about this theater, there'll be a couple blind spots with these pillars. But outside of that, absolutely beautiful decor in here, guys. One of the more elegant theaters these days. And my favorite wall covering. Oh, God, it's so good. I'm just saying. You don't know until you try it. And as we were going, Lisa was pointing out, there are restrooms here, both accessibility and men's on this side. We'll cross over to the other side of the ship. We try to do a circle, right? 360. We started right there. Over here on this side will be another entrance to the theater and the ladies' room. Okay, there you go. So let's continue our circuit. Shops della Piazza. So here's one of your shops. Got your island stuff. So if your suitcase didn't show up, you at least have some clothing that you can pick up. Okay. I think it's called Hip Fish. Yeah, Hip Fish apparel. There you go, Hip Fish. Right, this is all continuous from where we were showing you all the way through here. There's also makeup and lotions and potions, all in here, this area here, okay? So we are on deck 5, remember, so this is the 3rd floor of this open atrium area. Looking down in there, we've seen this all already. You've seen it in the highlights multiple times, so love it. Here's your Cloud 9 beauty salon. I think this is the only ship I've ever seen where the beauty salon is right here in the atrium area. But this is for the ladies and probably the men. If you want to get your hair cut, this is where it's going to be done right here.
There is actually a barber here as well.
There's a barber.
There is a barber.
All right, let's continue on. We'll show you the rest of this as we do our circuit. There's a couple of ATMs right here. Right, so on this side, we have bonsai teppanyaki. Japanese egg roll. Right, so they got 4 tables. If you've never done teppanyaki on a cruise ship, you got to do it. It's amazing. Go. On the other side is the piano bar, but we'll show you that as we circle back around, okay? So we'll continue on. Here's your Fahrenheit 555 steakhouse. Always love the decor in Fahrenheit 555. It's a little bit darker, a little more chic, I feel. I don't know, what do y'all think? All right, between the carpet, the drapery, darker.
Dark woods.
Dark woods, yeah. I'm not sure we'll do Fahrenheit 555 on this ship, but we've eaten here a couple times. First time wasn't great, second time was amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, first time wasn't great for Lisa.
You're right.
But they made it right.
They did.
Yep.
They totally
credited
did.
the entire meal. And to include mine, which I got to eat. She actually never got her food. So, like, come on, y'all. So, anyway, We are at the mid elevator bank, and you can't go any further right. So we're gonna come back out this way in a minute, but I just wanna make sure I show you. Right, so there's nowhere to go here. All right, so we'll just show you the map. And I know we've superimposed the map up there that you're looking at. So let's backtrack just a little bit because the Amari bar, right there you go. All right, we'll cover Banzai. Banzai Sushi's right there. We'll cover that on the way back because we're gonna have to double back through here. A little seating area for the Amari bar. More shops with hip fish, okay? Watches and things. There's a few little watches in there.
Bags and baubles.
Yeah. Bags and baubles. Here's another entryway into this space from the mid elevator banks, as well as a couple of bathrooms right here. Both accessibility and regular. So here is your Il Viaggio and Frizzante bar. So let's take a look at Il Viaggio. We'll look to see what that looks like for you guys. Interesting that there's a pillar right where the door opens. Love the lights. Right? Sort of neat.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's funny. You see a lot of colors used that I just wouldn't think would match, but it does. El Viaggio has an outside area. And we're going to do the whole outside of this deck at a different time, but and this is closed, but there's a little seating area out there if you want to dine al fresco. You can do that here. Okay. So there's your Il Viaggio. Italy.
Ah, very nice.
Back up to the Frizzante bar. And a little hip fish vignette for sunglasses. If you lost, broke, or forgot your sunglasses, you can pick up a pair here. Your Pixels gallery is over here. Want to get your pictures, you come over here. If you want to get your gifts or perks, depending on what level you are, you come and see the people at Pixels, which is done right here. Like, we get a little fanny pack and something, I don't know what else.
Your loyalty pin.
Yeah. There's a model. Of course, it says Costa Firenze, because that's originally what it was. That's a nice place for the model.
It is.
A lot of times it's stuck in a place that few people go, and it's not seen a lot. I like the fact that it's there. So here's the Tuscan Lounge. So this goes side to side. All right, nice, big, expansive space. And all kinds of cool entertainment things that happen here, and we'll catch some of that throughout the cruise and tell you about it. Empanada pie.
Now this was not developed on the Venezia.
Yeah, it was not. Now this is an upscale thing, right? You see there's a cost for each of these things. So this is not a freebie. Maybe they do some free things during the day or whatever, but generally their offerings, as you can see, the empanadas, there's a charge for them. Okay. I saw, and again, we'll get you video of this stuff as we go along further into the ship. But up on deck 16, when we were eating lunch, there was some dude that sat down with like chicken wings, like full-on barbecue chicken wings. I'm like, where'd you get those from? I didn't see them. There was a stand there. You got to pay for those as well. Those aren't free. But yeah, so here's the bar outside the Tuscan Lounge, the Tuscan bar. I'm making a general assumption. I didn't see a sign. Now back here is the Moda Bar and Lounge. This is a newly designed space, if I remember correctly. I also remember on the Venezia, there used to be like statues and stuff down in here, but they took them out when they did the conversion. So It seems interesting from a space standpoint to have this long entry. I feel they did a really neat job here. Whereas Venezia, I wasn't as impressed with this space.
I agree.
That's really nice.
I agree. They did a great job on the Firenze.
So here's where the entertainers kind of hang out and perform. So singles and duos. I don't think we've seen a trio there. Quaint little bar here in the back. Again, this goes to the outside space, which we will show you in a different video. But it's closed off right now. At least these are locked, so you can't get out there. But we'll show you that during the daylight, so you can get a better look at that. All right. So let's stay around to the right. On the outsides of this space is where your terrazza cabanas are. We'll show you those in a different video as well. This one's about public space. Yeah, I really do like this. Let me know what y'all think of this sort of entryway. The darkness of it, but the colors lighting up. It's kind of neat. We're going to be doing some backtracking now. Back to the Tuscan Lounge. I love the video wall here. By Pixeled again. One thing I like about coming out here in the early morning, it's like the ship is all yours, right? Just about everybody's asleep except for the crew. There's always a few people who seem to be straggling around in the casino area, but generally, it's very quiet. I feel the same way when we do our midnight drives, right? It's just, the road's all ours. Get out of the way. All right, so we're approaching the Amare Bar, just right here. Give you some reference. There's exit points all along here to get to the outside. Remember, there's a whole outside deck here on deck 5. We'll cover that in a different video. So here is your bonsai sushi. Bonsai sushi. Go. So if you have a sushi fetish addiction, that can be solved here. Now, bonsai sushi, this is not included. This is an upscale restaurant, so you will pay to have lunch or dinner here. This area overlooks the casino. It is encapsulated, so if there are people that are smoking down there, the smoke doesn't bleed in here. So if that smoke's going to bother you, you don't have to worry about it. As we circle back around, here's the piano bar. I mentioned it when we were in Bonsai Teppanyaki, right across there, but let's go in here. All right, so it's kind of loud in here, so I want to make it real brief, but this might be a little bit more on the smaller side for some of the piano bars we've seen. But if you've never come into the piano bar on any of the Carnival ships, you got to do it. The guys that play the piano and sing, they're absolutely amazing. All right, so great place to come in and hang out at night. We typically will do that at least one night. We'll get that all closed off, but we'll go back again and look. So yeah, a little, you know, I guess it's just the layout of it. It just seems a little bit smaller than some of the other piano bar 88s we've been in.
But they're definitely a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. So we're back in the main atrium and staying to the right. So here's your Effie store. All the jewelry. All your bags, your Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Got a watch addiction. No better place than to come on a cruise to get your fix of amazing watches.
Right.
Right, whether on the ship or at one of the ports we go to. Swarovski crystals. Nice. There you go, guys. We have gone 360 on deck 5. We're going to look at deck 10 right now, but we're going to be looking at the public areas. This is the Lido. This is where your Lido pool is and the buffet or the Lido marketplace. We are standing in the forward elevator shaft. So let's move towards the back and show you deck 10 Lido. All right, now we are going to stay to the right and then do a 360 so we don't miss anything. Let's see, this is where we are right now. Okay, we started off here in Long Beach and we're right there. Okay, anyway, love it. It's fake, but I love the greenery in here. It's just very rich. Now, as Lido decks go, this is on the smaller side for a Carnival ship. Remember, this ship was designed for Costa. All right, you have your big screen out here that plays movies and different things. There's a little stage here. Lots of activities happen out here. But what I really like, if you look, this reminds me of like a piazza, right?
It does.
So here's Rococo's. Rococo. I call them Rococo's. Little bar area, some seating in here. All right. There's additional seating up through here. Now this does cover. So if this ship is going someplace where it's really cold, this can close and the inside here be still nice and warm. So here's some more seating. So this is your Comodoro, Mexican-Italian fusion. All right. There's a little toppings bar. There's your little drink station. For breakfast, arepas, huevos rancheros. You have your breakfast burrito that you can make. So if you don't want to do the buffet, you can eat breakfast out here. Speaking of buffets, let's go take a peek. So there's a lot going on in here. You want to get your ice cream? There it is right there, your swirls. I was going to say it, for some reason, I felt like it was on. So here is your first sort of buffet area. They have two here on this ship, and they are basically mirror images. So you will come here in the morning. They have two omelet stations, one on this side and then again one on the other side, which we'll show you here in just a couple minutes. And there's a few drink stations back here, one there, one on the other side. Of course, we'll get a little closer to the other side when we circle back around. Okay? It's a very comfortable feel in here with the decor. You got like the little umbrellas and stuff. Yeah. Just nice in here.
Did you notice the lanterns hanging from the umbrellas?
Yes.
They're over the table this time.
They're a little bit higher than before.
Yes.
Meaning I may not hit my head.
Correct.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So there's some nice seating in here. All right, now we're back in the rear. They have it closed off because they're cleaning. We're not going to touch anything, but as you can see, like I said, sort of a mirror image. There's a, if you want to get draft, if you've got the drink package, this is where you can go get your draft. I believe we found my desserts back there during the afternoon and evening. There is this little area that is different on the ship than any other, okay? In the morning, it's breakfast, but in the afternoon, you get your hot dogs, but you can also get wings. Barbecue, Parmesan garlic, Chipotle, barbecue buffalo. They are not free. You have to pay for them. But we saw somebody with them the other day. I was like, where'd you get those? What is that? And he's like, yeah, I just gotta pay for them. He said they were absolutely delicious. And they did. They looked amazing. We may or may not try them. I don't know. But yeah, barbecue wings. Now the drink station, good morning.
Morning.
We're seating.
Mm-hmm.
There's elevators back there, hand wash station. All right, when we exit out, going towards the back, there's another hand wash station here. Drink station, we're at the very back of the ship. Here's your pizzeria del Capitano, Pizzeria del Capitano. You want to come see this man? He makes the best pizza. All right. As I mentioned, your drink station's right here. Now, because the Lido area is so small, they've put a lot of chairs out here for this rear pool. As rear pools go on ships, this is a pretty decent size with also 2 big hot tubs, okay? You have your pool bar, if you will, right? Here's the back flagpole. We're gonna try to stream from here one night. But one of the other challenges, as you can see, there's no chairs other than the lounge chairs, which would be a little tough to sit on for a couple hours. The camera would be over our heads. So, but we'll figure it out. It's what we do. All right, so you get a nice look here at the back of the ship. Let's see if we can get close enough so you can see I call it the rooster tail, right? There you go. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. We're cruising at about 18 knots right now. All right, so let's go around. I love ships at night, the outside areas. To me, they just come to life at night with all the lighting and things. I don't know. What's your favorite time on a ship? And please don't say any time. There are bathrooms right here. Okay, I don't want to forget them. They are accessibility, men and women's. So here's your breakfast shack. So this is the sea shack, breakfast shack, chicken shack, all in one. Okay, and I don't mean shack, S-A-Q. Shack as in S-H-A-C-K. So in the morning, it's a morning breakfast area. And in the afternoon, we'll get you the times of when the different foods are served here, but they use this for 3 different offerings, okay? Hand washing station, and we're going into the Lido on the other side now. You have a drink station right here. Again, as I mentioned, when we're on the other side, this is just a mirror image. So here's the other side of that buffet. Again, there's 2, one up there and the one right here. It's comfortable. Just, I don't know, it just feels comfortable. When you guys come and sail on Firenze, when you come up to the Lido, let me know if the word comfortable comes to your mind too. And here's that other buffet area. So unlike the XL class ships that sort of have those middle areas, this doesn't have those, okay? Another drink station. Now, on this side, another set of ice cream machines. So let's head back out to the Lido pool area. So here is your Guy's Burger joint, as well as another drink station and hand wash station. So if you want your Guys, it's on this side of the ship, and the toppings bar for Guys is right here. Okay. Nice little seating area. Yeah, when you look at this, does this make you feel like you're outside? It just, I don't know, it's just real. Good morning, gentlemen. This is one of the things that captivated us when we were on the Venezia as well, because the Venezia has a very similar feel right here. Yeah, I just love it, love it. Anyway, this area right here is your Java Blue Cafe. So you gotta have your coffee fix other than the free coffee they offer. I call it a coffee snob. I don't mean that in a rude way, but you know, for those who are really into their coffee, there's your Java Blue, and there's your cost of all the different things, to include milkshakes or spiked milkshakes, not just coffee, right? So I do believe that is it for the Deck 10 public spaces. Get your pool towels exchanged here. Yep, that's it. We're back to the elevators. This is right where we started, right here. So let us know in the comments below what your favorite area of Deck 10 is. Is it the pool? Is it watching movies out there? Or is it the Lido or Guy's Burgers? You know, or Tomadoro? We are on Deck 11. We're gonna cover the outside areas. We're currently in the forward elevator shaft, and so let's go outside. Actually, let's go this way, because technically it's going to be to the right, even though it's to the left. I guess it's to the left. I don't know.
Switch things up.
Well, we're going to switch things up a little bit now. So, as you can see, there are passenger cabins here. We will cover all those in a different video for you guys. Now, when you come out this way, there are steps here.
Yes.
And so you got to be very, very careful.
Yes, I see. I see that.
First step is a doozy.
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
if you have
I got it.
accessibility challenges, you're going to want to access the deck 11 area from a different set of elevators. Okay. So let's stay to the right. A nice ping pong table back here. It's really nice, covered, comfortable lounging here. What's also neat is this deck has these little balconies, if you will, that overlook the Lido area, right? The Lido pool. I love these little balcony jet outs, if you will. Pergola bar, aren't they closed? And if you wanted to watch a movie from up here, maybe sitting in one of these little tables and chairs right there, the movie plays on the screen right there. So there's views for the screen up here on deck 11 as well. Okay. Continue along.
It's coming through here.
There's the bathroom right there, men's room. Behind here's the kids area. Hello, gentlemen.
I know.
Lounges. Lounges. Chairs to sit in. All right, so you see right here, here is your basketball court, volleyball. We just call it the sports court. They have all kinds of different events they do up here. I mean, look at the height. So, I mean, full court basketball, guys. They had a heck of a volleyball game going here the other night. And there's like stadium benches, if you want to call that, for people who want to watch. All right, so.
The nice thing is those are covered too, so
Yeah,
it gives
it's
a
all
little
covered.
protection from the sun for the
Yep.
observers.
Yep. I'm not going to embarrass myself again and try to put the ball in the net. And then we wrap around to the back of deck 11, which overlooks the pool in the back of deck 10. All right. There's the flagpole. We'd like to stream there, but it's just really loud out here. They've got music playing in the evening and different things, so. But yeah, so there's your pool in the back, or your deck 11. There's again a little jet out here. DJ will stand up here. They're gonna be having a party. They set them up right there. But there's also these little half shell clam shells. Nice. All right, let's continue on.
Yeah.
Of course, the other side of the sports court. Some more covered loungers and another smoking area. So you have smoking areas on deck 5 and deck 11. Now this area is a lot smaller than the one on deck 5, but it's still very comfortable with the nice benches and stuff. And as I mentioned, it is covered. So. There's another kids area here. I don't want to stick it up too high just in case there's some kids in there. This is the Camp Ocean playground area. Now on the opposite side was the men's room. This side is women's, as well as accessibility. Just push the button. Maybe push it harder, Robert. There you go. And then it just opens. Okay? Now as we get back into the main Lido area, we're on the other side now. There's a drink station here. The midship elevators are there. Okay, we walked down that side a few minutes ago. There are stairs to get down to deck 10 if you want to use them here. Okay, right here and over on that side right there as well. So the new place to eat called Il Mercato is right here. Again on deck 11. We had lunch here yesterday. Hello, how are you today? I had the meatballs, which were great. Lisa had the Italian sausage, that was awesome. They had some different salads and stuff too. And there's your sandwiches that they make. This little tree. I mean, it's fake, but still nice. Come back here and there's more of the covered seating areas as well as the balconies. And then here's the mirrored image ping pong table. So you have ping pong on this side and the other side. What I like nice about these in here, because a lot of times the ping pong tables are sort of outside on the upper decks and the balls can go flying.
Exactly.
Here it's protected.
It's contained.
Yep. And
well,
so,
a little bit more.
well, it is, but the ping pong ball is not going to go flying out. And
Exactly.
And the wind isn't going to mess with your game either.
That's very true.
The only thing I missed is the foosball table. There's foosball right there. And we came out of that door when we started the tour. There's one on this side too, guys. So whether you're staying on the port side or the starboard side, there's access.
Got to watch out for these 3 steps though, if you're
Yes.
in a chair or a walker.
So there you go. There is your outside of deck 11. Hopefully you found a place that you're gonna try out, especially Il Mercato. It's great food, all right? We're on deck 12, and we're gonna look at all these outside areas and what they have to offer here on the outside of deck 12. So let's get to it. We are all the way forward in the ship. So you can have access through the elevators. There's a little ramp here. And of course they have that side blocked off, so you can't get out. So we're gonna have to go this way. We'll do everything opposite. How's that sound? And the doors don't want to open. Okay. If you're staying in cabins, that door here leads to the cabins. So if you're staying in a cabin on this deck, you have access.
We do have step downs.
Yep, there's steps. So as you can see, here's the water slides. The little kids' water area as well. We're going to cut across to the other side because I want to make sure we do this like we always do and stay to the right. But yeah, you get to the water slides up there. We'll show you that on another video. But there are a total of 3 slides. There's 2 that are tubes, and then there's one that's open. The yellow one is the open one, and the blue and yellow and the blue are solid tubes. Right? On this side, there's also another little play area for the kids. All right. All right, so this is where we tried to come out. So we're gonna call this our starting point. All right, again, there, that door leads to cabins. And there's a bathroom right here. Men's and women's and accessible. Accessible.
We just walked past the sign for the jogging track. It says 4 laps equals 1 mile.
So here's the track. So you run around, stay on this track 4 times around, and you've done a mile. This is overlooking deck 10 and 11. That's the main Lido area. What's real nice is this pool has a cover, right? A roof. So if this ship is somewhere where the weather is truly bad, that can be covered and you can still have use of the pool and it'd be nice and comfortable. So let's move on. I think what we'll do when we're doing this deck, guys, is we'll cover, you know, the deck 14 areas because they're sort of spread out. They're only accessible from deck 12, and so as we do our loop, we'll go ahead and go up and check those out. But we'll do that as we round the other side, okay? So right here is a nice putt-putt course, as well as there's some cornhole set up here. The ropes course is above, and as I said, we'll walk up there in just a minute. But we're gonna stick around here, follow this track around to this side, and we'll go up on the other side and check it out for you. Maybe we'll get Lisa to do the ropes course. If you're new to the channel, I'm afraid of heights, so. I tried the ropes course once. I got through a few obstacles and then found a pole to hang on to and couldn't get off of it. But I tried. So if you want a sort of bird's eye view of the sports court, here it is right here. All right, so it's a nice court, it really is. Can't say much how this really does feel like a brand new ship. They've done a lot of amazing work. Here's a foosball table and another really neat seating area. Out here, it's covered, shaded, nice and quiet. It's a nice area out here at night. This area also overlooks the pool in the back of the ship, deck 10 and the deck 11 right there. And then there's a mirror image on this side with the foosball table and the seating area. Sorry for the wind. I gotta tell you, it's a beautiful breeze today. I know it's probably messing with the audio a little bit, but wow, it's just an absolute beautiful day here. We're on the Carnival Firenze. We are in Mazatlan right now. If you've never been to Mazatlan, as you can see, we're sort of in a container port. So you have to board a trolley or a tram, and it will take you down to the entrance, which is down there. You can actually see one of the trolleys. I can't zoom in, but it's right there. So it's not like some of the ports where you walk off and you're on your own. You literally need to get on the trolley to get to the front. All right, so the entrance for the ropes course is right up these stairs right here. There's also an entrance to the arcade. I believe Lisa shot video of the arcade already.
I did.
So we'll have that for you in another video. But if you want to get up to the ropes course, you're gonna do it right here. And as you come up here, it's also the other half of the putt-putt course. Right? There are some height restrictions for the ropes course, guys. So you gotta be at least 48 inches tall. All right. Blake, if you're watching, you gotta be just a little bit taller. You enter through here, obviously it's locked. They put a harness on you, and then you go up the stairs to get to the obstacles. So even though I'm afraid of heights, you know, I have a harness. If I slipped and fell, I'm not going anywhere because you're harnessed in. And the course has always 2 paths to take, an easy path and a more challenging path. So for those who are slightly more adventurous, let me see if I can get a good angle. Like right here. This one here, you could walk the rope and you have a solid set of ropes. Actually, it's wire, I think. No, it's rope to hang on to. The one on the other side, it's two separate ropes. So you're 1 foot on one rope, 1 foot on the other, and you're holding onto a single strand of rope. So you got to have better balance to take that course, or that route, I should say. Same thing over here on this side. Again, excuse me. This side, you just have the one beam, but there's a rail to hold on to. This side, it's just one beam. There's no rail to hold on to. There's a rope up above. And so, yeah. I may skip this one. There's your ropes course and all of the putt-putt mini golf. And you got some good shots of the Serenity deck already too?
I did not.
Oh, okay, so we'll go up to Serenity as well when we're done here. If you've been watching or watched any of our live streams while we were on the ship, that's right where we're broadcasting, right there by the big white ball. So here we go. So we're back sort of where we started. Now to get to the slides, got to go up a couple sets of stairs. You're gonna go up this one, and that last one up there to go see that gentleman right there. We'll take you up there and give you a bird's eye view. As we walk up there, by the way, there's this sort of area here on deck 14 to chill out if you want. Okay. All right, so access for the yellow slide, the open one, is on that side. So you would come up the stairs from the other side to get here, okay? But if you want to get to the tubes up top here, you enter on this side. To me, this is the best view in the ship right here. You got the best view in the house.
Yeah, thank you.
Woo! Yeah. Look at that view, guys. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize Mazatlan was so big. Huge. Again, there's the yellow slide right there. I could do that one. All right, have a great day.
Sure.
So there you go. There's all of your deck 12 plus. We covered the ropes course and all the slides for you guys. We are on deck 15, which is the Serenity deck. So let's go take a look at the Serenity deck. It's so serene, us Serenity. This is an adults only area. We're gonna go to the right. Normally we always sort of do a circle, but you can't get it completely around on this deck, so we're gonna start here at the beginning, which is sort of the entrance. Now came from the elevators, but you can actually walk up here from lower decks. You can see just a beautiful look here at night. Love ships at night. So this is where we start. If you are gonna be doing any of the water slides, you would come up here on this side of the ship, which is, I can't even tell, it's dark. There's the back of the ship, this is the front, so this is the right. So the starboard side of the ship, just give me a minute to
I was
get my
wondering where
bearings.
you were going.
Yeah, to get access to the water slides, okay? But you can walk into the Serenity deck, which is an adults only area. Now, once you walk in, you see the decor and everything changes in here. All right, like little swing areas. The loungers are much nicer. They're a little bit more comfortable. Right? You do have a towel station right here. Love the little lights down here on the ground. All right, so there's your access to the forward elevators, which is if you want to ride the elevators to get up here, that's where you go. Bathrooms right here, men's room, and an accessibility bathroom. I believe the women's is on the other side. You do have a nice big hot tub right here. Obviously, for the moment, it's closed. There is a chair lift, so if you have accessibility challenges, they can lift you up into the hot tub. Fresh Creations is back there. Obviously, it's closed. There's also a bar. Yeah, it's just beautiful up here. It was pretty crowded up here on this trip. Lisa was up here during the day, and it was pretty crowded.
Yeah.
So these are not necessarily flagpoles, but I wouldn't mind streaming from up here. You can, hard to see again at nighttime, but that is the front of the ship that way. Right? Lots of lighting up here, but it's mood lighting. It's not in your face lighting. It just, at nighttime, it just makes it, I don't know, it just feels very relaxing to me. Of course, the music helps too, that's playing in the background. So here's the Serenity bar, the Spritz bar, okay? This deck is mirror image like a lot of decks on cruise ships, meaning on that side there was a hot tub. Here's its mirror image on the other side. Also currently empty. And here's the women's room. Remember I told you there was men's on the other side? Here's the women's one. More loungers. You will certainly find loungers everywhere on this ship, whether you're on the Serenity deck or any of the other decks, as you've already seen. So finding a lounge chair shouldn't be a problem. But the lounge chairs in the Serenity deck are definitely much more comfortable. And plus they got these little cool, like little baskety kind of round chair thingies. It's really nice. And then we're out the other side. All right, so there you go. Now I pointed out, you gotta go up the stairs over there to get to these slides, but there's also this slide right here, which is accessible from the port side of the ship, right here.
No, I think you still have to go on the starboard side. This is walled off.
No, there's a gate
Do
here.
they open it?
Yeah, that would be open.
Okay.
It's closed. I'm not going to pull the pin to walk 6 feet. All right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that is it for the Serenity area. We hope you guys enjoyed, and until we see you on the next deck or the next ship, be safe.